Jack is using the Insta360 1R. DJ's got the GoPro Max. Who has the best 360 camera for drone and phone? We go head to head in this episode of DP Gear Reviews. Well, welcome back to DP Gear Reviews. What are we doing this week, Jack?
Today we're using a bit of test for Insta360 and the GoPro Max.
These are both 360 cameras that we use for filming action on our drone and phone episodes. Let's go and have a look at them. Although Drone and Phone is not a 360-degree video show, we use the 360 cameras for action shots. That way we capture everything around us and can choose the frame we want later on in editing. I use the GoPro Max, which shoots 5.6K 30p video with an aperture of f2.8 plus a 360 audio recording system. Jack shoots the Insta360 1R, which shoots 5.7K 30p and has an aperture of f2.0. It has a stereo audio recording system. In this review, we are looking at 5 aspects of use that are important to drone and phone filming: sound quality, video quality, stability, low light image, and ease of editing on the phone app. Once again, for full transparency, Insta360 sent us the 1R to use, but we are not being paid for this review. For the video quality test, we hold both cameras still for 1 minute while letting the action pass by. A great feature of the 360 cameras is that you can pan the cameras to follow the action in post-production rather than having to do it on site. This gives much smoother pans and tilts. If you get it wrong, you can have as many goes as you want. While covering events, we often have to move with our cameras while following the action, sometimes running at full speed. For this, we need smooth footage from our cameras, and here the 360 cameras excel. But which of these two cameras gives us the smoothest footage? Before heading back to the studio, we had one more important function to check: the low light performance of both cameras. This can be a deal breaker when choosing a camera. If it only performs well in bright daylight, it's not going to be much use indoors or at the end of the day. As we primarily use these cameras for covering events, being able to edit the footage on our phones is important, so we can publish an event video from the field right after it finishes. So with the GoPro app here, I just download the footage from the phone. I go into this mode here, and then I go to what we call overcapture. Now, overcapture allows me to relive the moment, and by pressing this record, so it's as if I'm actually filming the action. And as you can see, if I swivel around here, I can see just about everything. So what I'm going to do is start here, and I'm recording now, and it's running. And now I can go to save the video, which is down here, and it's going to prepare the media. And as soon as that's done, it's ready to export. It's going to take just a few seconds here to do that.
Let's see how much is the field. Yeah, I'm recording.
Okay, we can see. I want to see this as compared to getting it off.
You see how long it takes, yeah? For me, it's going to be like, phew.
Yeah, let's see. While the GoPro makes you download the footage to the phone first, the Insta360 allows you to edit the footage while it's still on the camera. But the Insta360 does not have the overcapture function, so you have to edit with keyframes.
You have to stop, then you change it. You can add a different mode. For example, now, like Little Planet. Then keep going. Then you want it to change a bit. Stop it. If you change the angle, you can go backwards easily. You don't like the point you made, you change it. It's so powerful, this app. Who needs a computer? Yeah, oh, did I mention that this is equivalent for 2 camera DJ got, yeah? So he bought this and that. together. So to me, because this is on different module, I paid extra $50 to get another lens exactly like this, and I have like two camera. Well, he paid double, at least.
With all the tests done, it was time to bring them up to the big screen and see which of the cameras performed best. Well, we've just been through these videos, Jack. Let's start with the sound. I thought the GoPro had it on the sound, slightly clearer sound. Wasn't too taken with the Insta360.
Yeah, I almost fell into the GoPro until I hear a little bit of drop.
Yeah.
With the sound, a little bit, but in general it's quite good. The surrounding is really nice.
Now, when it came to image quality, we couldn't tell the difference between the two, really.
Yeah, can see the people off the boat very clearly on both. So.
Yeah, good light. So we'd have to go to the low light test. I thought in the low light test, the GoPro had it again.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, the noise level is...
It was close. I've got to say it was close, but I thought on this time the GoPro had it. But where the Insta360 really kind of thrived was in our... What was the other test?
Stability.
In our stability test.
When you go fast, oh my god.
Yeah.
You can really see the difference.
It was good. And then when it comes to the app, of course, the Insta360, you love their app for all the extra things. And I think that you were keen to show some of the effects that you can make with that app as well that you don't have in the GoPro. You were getting very frustrated with the GoPro app, I know, but I quite like it. But all in all, it was a fair mix. I don't think there's one outwon the other. Certainly in most of those categories, it was very close, even though, you know, we might say one was better than the other. It was only very slightly, and both were giving an acceptable image.
Yeah. Again, depends on how you use it. If you use all by your hand with a little phone, I think the app is slightly better with the Insta360.
Yeah, it certainly has a lot of extra facilities. Okay, that's it for this week. Of course, next week we'll have more reviews for you. Don't forget, like and subscribe wherever you see this.
Especially YouTube.
Especially on YouTube. For now, bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah, he just said how easy this is to use, yeah? He literally didn't shoot 360.
You don't need to worry though.
He didn't. It was 360 when testing, and you didn't shoot 360. How do we test 360?
So the great thing about the GoPro Max is that you can use it as a regular action cam, which I have just demonstrated.
We've been shooting for 2 hours, yeah? 2 hours for nothing. They were supposed to use 360.
Don't listen to Jack.
360.
We could do it again.